We know a living organism when we see one. But can we define exactly what makes something alive? Life exists in incredibly diverse forms, from microscopic bacteria to complex human beings. Living organisms grow. But is growth alone enough to define life to complex human beings? Not necessarily. Non-living objects such as crystals, can also increase in size through external accumulation of material. Therefore, growth is an important characteristic of life, but it cannot alone define a living organism. Living organisms reproduce and produce new individuals. They create offspring of their very own kind. But some living individuals, such as sterile worker bees, do not reproduce. Mules are another example of living organisms that are generally sterile. Therefore, reproduction is important for the continuity of species. But it is not an all-inclusive defining property of every individual organism. Inside every living cell, thousands of biochemical reactions occur continuously. This total network of reactions is called metabolism. When an organism dies, its organized metabolic activity comes to an end. Metabolism is therefore considered a defining characteristic of living organisms. All living organisms show cellular organization. The cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life. Even a single-celled organism can perform all essential activities necessary for life. In multicellular organisms, specialized cells work together through an organized division of labor. Living organisms also sense changes in their surroundings and respond to them. Plants respond to light and touch, demonstrating that responses to stimuli are not limited to animals. Even microorganisms can detect and respond to changes in their environment. Humans exhibit the most elaborate form of consciousness, including awareness, perception, learning, and decision-making. So, what makes something living? It is not simply one characteristic, but a combination of interconnected properties. Cells maintain metabolism. Metabolism supports growth. Organisms respond to their environment. Reproduction ensures continuity of species. NEET concept alert. No single characteristic, such as growth or reproduction, is sufficient to define life. Life is a highly organized, dynamic system, characterized by interconnected biological processes. Interconnected processes